Gemini. Hello, Gemini. It's Joe. And for those of you that don't know me, thank you for joining. And for those of you that do, welcome back. I appreciate each and every one of you coming back. And this is February 14th through the 28th, 2021. This is a love, romance, relationship tarot reading. Keep in mind though, even though the time frame is the 14th from Valentine's Day to the 28th of February, it's not, that time frame's not set in stone, okay? And as always, my disclaimer, this isn't going to be for everybody. It possibly can't be Gemini. So if it's not for you, that's okay, leave it. There's always another message at another time that might be better for you. And if it is for you, claim it. All right, so we're going to pull some cards for you and for your person. And we're going to see what's going on in your relationship, all right? So I'm going to use a Dreaming Way Tarot here, and we are going to get right to it and see what is happening for you. And it's funny, you know, how things kind of start to come out and set the tone. Kind of some things I was actually thinking while I was shuffling and talking. You have the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Swords for you, Gemini, and the Three of Swords. And the Devil. Okay. Gemini, what is going on? Your person has the Star, Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Judgment. All right, Gemini. Four of Wands. Wow, look at that. Four of Wands is all about the foundations in a love and romance reading. It's all about the foundations of the commitment. So it could be marriage, engagement, it could be moving in together. It could be being just deciding to be exclusive and committed. So that's really sets the tone here overall for this this tarot spread here. So the Four of Wands, this is about the commitment. And I feel like this is a fight or a battle over the commitment. Like one of you really wants the commitment and the other one is very unsure of the commitment. And Gemini, I feel that you want the commitment, but you are non-committal because you are afraid because of past relationships, Gemini. And I feel like your person is really trying hard to get this relationship off the ground, up to the next level. I do feel like, Gemini, that they want this to be exclusive, and I feel that you're like really kind of not that receptive at this time to what they want out of this relationship. I feel you're very reserved and very held back by your past. So we're going to talk about that, Gemini, here, and see what's going on. So you have the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Swords. The Ten of Cups, you want the relationship, you want the commitment, you want everything that comes along with it, but you have so many doubts and fears that are kind of holding you back, pulling you back. And the Queen of Swords, to me, this is coming off as very kind of cold, not deliberately cold, but it's coming off as just you're feeling very cold toward your person when it comes to what they want out of the relationship. And I feel that the closer they get to you, the more you kind of pull away, the more protective and guarded you become. Excuse me. So Gemini, let's see here. You have the Ten of Cups. You do want the relationship. You do want the manifestation of the relationship. You want the happy home, happy life. You do want all those things that come along with a relationship, but I feel like you feel very cynical and unsure because you've been duped in the past, and you're holding on to that. And in holding on to that, you're kind of slightly cold toward your person when they try to advance this relationship or try to get you to open up. With the Queen of Swords, I feel like you're very protective of yourself right now, and you're not wanting to release yourself from the past. And so to me, this reading right now, Gemini, is all about you holding on to the past. So Three of Swords, you have Three of Swords here. This is about that heartache, that heartache, and to me this is the past heartache, and you're afraid of the past repeating itself and playing out again in your life, with the Devil card coming out here. And for everybody that doesn't watch my channel, isn't familiar with me, I do not take zodiac signs and say you could be dealing with such and such sign. I don't believe in that method. For me, not that it's right or wrong, but it's not how I read tarot, because I feel like it can limit the scope of a reading. And so this Devil card does not represent any one zodiac sign. Gemini, my cat's being really bad, so I apologize. She's going a little nuts. I feel like the Devil represents your fears. You know, this is your past kind of haunting you, and so your past is holding you back from opening up to somebody. And I feel like this person you're dealing with is truly genuine. They want to crack that shell. You know, they want to break down that wall that you kind of have, and they see that they really see something in you that is very attractive. And I don't mean just like physically attractive, but I mean like in the personality sense. It's like a magnetic attraction. There's an undeniable pull here between you and your person. Your person has the Star. I love the Star card, second to the Sun. The Star card is my favorite, and I feel like the Star and the Sun in tarot are one and the same card, just the perspective of the Sun and the Star is different, in the sense that a star is a sun and a sun is a star, and the star is you know, at a distance. It's that hope, it's that wish, it's that desire, it's that you know, bringing you know, pouring out your wisdom and your emotions into something that you treasure, and trying to manifest that. So the star is a pinpoint of light far off in the night sky. It doesn't really cast a whole lot of light, but nonetheless it's there, and your person is looking at this promise off in the distance. But you know, when the sun comes out, that is a star, and that's the manifestation of the star. Now you're much closer to that. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring illumination to this relationship. They're trying to bring illumination to this relationship. They're trying to bring promise. They're trying to bring hope. They're trying to bring vitality, fertility, creativity, empowerment. They want all the things that come along with that wish and hope that they have. They have the Six of Wands. They believe that if they just stay the course and they're patient with you, that they could eventually get you to open up to them. And I think that that's really what they're trying to do. You might think that they have a motive, but they don't. Gemini, your person here does not have a motive as far as I can tell. I feel that they really, really, truly do want you to open up to them. I feel they're very smitten with you. They're very... they find you kind of maybe mysterious, and that mystery might just be because of being closed off. But nonetheless, you know, that isn't why they are attracted to you, but it makes them want to get you to open up even more because of that. So the Queen of Cups is also here in your person's spread. And you know, they are very determined. They're very determined to have you for their own. And you know, gender is not like a role here, but your person, whether male or female, is a very soft-spoken, kind-hearted person, and their patience really knows no end. That's just how I see this coming out in this reading. And they have Judgment here. You know, they're having some realizations that they can't get you to open up, but they can gain your trust over a period of time. So maybe your person has been a little bit forceful, trying to persuade you, pressure you, coerce you to open up. And I think the Judgment card here is saying that they're kind of having this realization, like, okay, this is going to take some time, because you may have wounds that run very, very deep. All right, and so maybe they probably are not aware of some of these things, or even a lot of these things, and so they don't know the depth from which you have risen from. So you may have come from a very very dark place at one point in your life, and you feel like you're okay and you're ready to love, but you're not completely ready to trust just yet. It's too much too fast. So they're having this kind of realization that they have to allow this to work out in its own timing. Your person, Gemini, is pretty impatient, but at the same time their patience has no end. So they want this and they want it now, and they're very persistent, but they're not giving up and they're not going away anytime soon, is how I see this. They see you as marriage material. They see you as long-term relationship material. They see you as somebody that is like the missing piece of a puzzle. So if you have a jigsaw puzzle that has one piece that's not there, then it's not a complete puzzle, and that's kind of how they feel. And so but I would caution that you've been through the codependency in the past, and you may feel like they might have a tendency to be a little too codependent, okay? And that might be where your reservation comes from, because they do have this viewpoint of you as being a very important aspect of themselves. So, Gemini, I know this is kind of a very very deep reading, in the sense that how they view you and how you are holding back. And I always say these readings are not going to be for everybody. It's impossible. Okay, but if it was for you, you'll know it. You have the Co-Create card and the Imagine card. So I feel like this is telling you to open up. This is saying, Gemini, open up to the possibilities that can come if you're willing to create with somebody else. So co-creation is a card that is really calling you to make the future you want for yourself, and it's saying you're not meant to do this alone. So this and create is either your person, it could be the universe, God, spirit, source, whatever, what have you, but I feel like this is saying that be willing to try with this person. They want you, they want you to open up, but I feel very, very wholeheartedly that, the Creator wants you to open up to this person as well, and wants you to, take the limitations off your imagination. And this is not frivolous, kind of far out there kind of imaginative stuff. This is like realistic imagination. Like, what could you have with somebody that brought you joy into your life, and what are the benefits that could come from that? To take the limits off your imagination, what you have imagined for yourself and your life up to this point, and allow that to expand. And when you allow that to expand, and you can be a little bit more considerate of that somebody else is meant to play a part in that with you, that's where the co-create comes in. And you have one more card here, Spirit Guide Blessing, a blessing on your wisdom. Above all things, trust your intuition, but also remember that you've been through a lot of hard times, Gemini, and in those hard times and in those dark nights of the soul, in that sorrow, in the good times and the bad, comes a great deal of wisdom. And you have a treasure trove of wisdom to rely upon as well, Gemini. I think this is really about somebody trying to get you to open up, and they want you so much to open up, and you want to open up, but there is that reservation. And again, I do feel like you might look at them as being maybe a little too codependent. They might have a tendency for that, but I think that they just really are drawn to you. This could be a soulmate relationship coming up here in your life at this point in time. It could be, it's definitely not a karmic lesson. It's somebody that's meant to be in your life. So, Gemini, I think it's a great reading. I think it's really telling you it's okay to open up. and I think you would be happy if you did. Just the way I look at the cards and how they're coming out. So with that said, if it hit home to you, if it felt like this was for you, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. That would be great. If it didn't, that's okay. Let it go. There's always another reading at another time that might be better for you. And if you were new here and it didn't quite fit with you, that's all right. Like I said, just let it go. And I hope you give me another chance. You know, stick around for a little bit. I will talk to you again, Gemini, in a couple of weeks, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, depending on how much I can keep my schedule up. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye.